Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на канал View Games. Продолжаем играть в игру Hogwarts Наследие. Какой модный.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Так, я тут немного поднастроил игру в плане графики и понял, что мы не доделали квесты, у нас ничего не сохранилось.
Repairer. Good as new. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Небольшая уборка.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Levioso.
Иха! Так,
Revelio.
что еще осталось-то? Так.
Revelio.
Тут нам засчитали? Засчитали.
Accio.
Так,
Revelio.
что-то мы еще не починили. Не, все починили уже. Все починили.
Accio.
Какая птица сидит? О, исчезла.
Revelio.
Сундук с глазом. Эть.
Accio.
Сюда. Так. Вижу еще книжка, вон там летает. Это ж книжка? Нет, не пустит. Пойдем поговорим тогда.
Revelio.
Зынь-зынь. Иха.
We were just talking about you.
Accio.
Понятно. Простите.
Revelio.
Ах ты. Спрятался. Волшебные моды. О, какая красота. это такое? Что это такое светящееся? Ну-ка, я могу так сделать? О, так, что это? Заклинание, список. У нас пока все закрыто, в любом случае. Не. Спрятался еще один.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Давай.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Понятно. Угу. Так она уже надета. Несвоевременное обучение.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just stand this way then.
I sell even more.
Так, что-то мы там надели, по-моему, не то, что надо. Это зачем вообще? Там есть продажи бесплатно. Так, понятно, надо лишнее это продавать. Здесь, кстати, ячейка есть, только не знаю, что тут использовать можно. Ладно, оставим пока это. Наверное, сразу ему и продамся.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Спасибо за щедрый дар, но он мне не подходит. Примененные характеристики, 3 штуки. Ну, кстати, неплохо, но мы, наверное, из этого уровня быстро вырастем, но это ни к чему. Потом как-нибудь
Expect you have a
купим.
sharp eye for fashion.
Пока и так
Be sure to
нормально.
stop by whenever you're about.
Надо пойти собрать книженцы.
Revelio.
Вон одна летает. Опять скажет, что бежал далеко.
Accio.
Попался. Да, ну понятно.
Revelio.
О. Колодец с водой. А, это замок, наверное, да? Пойдем. Куда нам?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome.
Да.
Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took
Кажется,
down
они
the
актера
troll.
озвучки
Is that
перепутали.
right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
О, ты докопался-то, ну.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Это типа яйцо дракона? Она уже убежала. Подожди. А, мы все обыскали. Вроде бы. Он за зданием летает или в здании? Ну, вроде за зданием. Секунду.
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Ну, давай. Карта Хогвартса. Блин, ну почему нет анимации? Ну что за... На скатерть похоже. Так, а куда нам надо-то? Как журнал заданий, эскейп. Профессор Фи. Хорошо. Ага. Понял.
Revelio.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for the holidays. I find the moving staircases unnerving.
Это было за день. Так и голова закружится. Прям перед лицом закрылся. Как-то местами очень темно. Что была загрузка, что ли? Долго дверь открывал.
Revelio.
Дзынь. Иногда непонятно, где дзынь. Надеюсь, он как-то улучшается. Ага, загадка.
Lumos.
Две колонны. Угу.
Might some kind soul help me?
Что-то как-то... непонятно.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day and would not take another step without
Я здесь ничего похожего не вижу.
If only a new
Даже
student would help me
близко.
with my sad predicament.
Там же две колонны были, они прямо вот стояли на ровной поверхности. И рядом с ними вроде ничего больше не было. Так, там еще была картина. Арка. Какой-то интересный пол. Так, ну легче, наверное, по арке ориентироваться. Где мы тут такую арку-то можем найти вообще? Гаргули.
Might some kind soul help me?
Дополнительный квест, что ли? Здесь вот что-нибудь похожее есть, нет? Не вижу. Может, это где-то тут? Ой, что это? Не
If
буянь.
only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Блин, это какой-то зал большой должен быть, а его тут простите, даже близко нету.
Might some kind soul help?
Его тут даже близко нету. Ладно, если картину
Only a new
попробовать
student
поискать.
would help me with my sad predicament.
Так, может быть сюда? Сюда могу? А, трансфигурация, так. Мгм. Что-то я не могу понять. Наверное, где-то не тут вообще.
Some kind soul help me?
Где же это есть? Вряд ли это там, хотя... Нет, нет, это не тут. Интересно. О, картина прикольная. Так, ладно.
I could wander the greenhouses for hours. Just need to avoid the
Ладно,
venomous
ладно.
tentacular of the devil's snare.
Never seen devil snare in the wild.
Может, это еще выше? Ну-ка. О, котейка. Ну как можно пройти мимо котика? Как можно пройти мимо котика? Да, вот именно. Это еще одна, что ли? Нет, это та же самая. Она потухла. Там ворота. Какие-то ворота. Что это? Аквариум для рыбок? А с чего я взял, что это именно внизу? Может, это где-то тут? Сомневаюсь. Дальше. Ладно, оставим пока это.
Revelio.
Тут что-то есть. Ага, понятно, закрыто. Пивс.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's
Друг, ну надо было
lavatory,
сначала
not
смыть, что
Please,
ли.
please, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did Wrangler.
Прежде чем нырять.
Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Так, ладно, пойдем по квесту. Это где-то тут. Ой, ой, женщина, полегче, 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 полегче. О, какие-то картины, может быть, как раз таки, да, вот она.
Lumos.
О, просто по квесту. И все нашли сразу. Бегу. Правда, уже не помню, где она там. На этом ниже. На этом или ниже? Ниже. Давай ниже. Где-то тут, плюс-минус. Ну, может быть, еще ниже. Наверное, еще ниже, да? Вот это... Вот где-то. Нет, не ниже. Где-то тут. Где-то тут. Это вот тут или... И опять перешел на тот самый этаж. Так, нет, это было выше. Пойдем искать. Интересно. Очень интересно. Пойдем еще повыше поднимемся. А, вот, да. Та-дам! Так, это собрали.
Revelio.
За комната такая. Это туалет. Ой. Это, наверное, там, за стенкой. Ах ты, гля.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
Да ты что? Правда, что ли?
Revelio.
Переоборудовали, значит. Химлабораторию свою. Так, нам сюда же, вроде бы. Ага. Здесь что-то есть? Ничего. Угу. Простите.
Reparo. Accio.
Если что такое.
Reparo.
А, это не восстанавливается.
Revelio.
Да как слон в посудной лавке. Ты чё все кидаешь?
Reparo.
Угу.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Простите.
Reparo.
Да, что такое? Неужели я его раздавил? Чувствую себя реально слоном каким-то.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad
А ты кто?
predicament.
Слушай, а это разве не та, которую топ-квест давала нам? Задание. Нет. Воспоминания. В общем, нам все понятно. Подожди, ну а это тогда что?
Some
За
kind
квест?
soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers.
Звучит
Everett and
неубедительно.
Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Почему-то мне хочется ответить именно так.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Лезть это не твое.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Достижение, собственно.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
А, мы, собственно, почти пришли-то. Видите? О.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ну, понятно. Собственно. Пам-пам-пам. Так, давай, наверное, напрямую. Где он там?
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
А я тут уже был. Закрыто.
Revelio.
Тоже закрыто, да? За стенкой там. Ага. Кто спрятался? О, интересно.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
Ладно, я кое-что другое нашел. Что с этой картой?
Revelio.
Не работает. Ладно. О, квиддич.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Темно так было.
Can I help you?
Какой-то он маленький.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Да, давай.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Мне кажется, парню просто надо
We'll
крови и
make you
зрелищ.
regret signing up.
Confringo.
Potato. Reparo. Levioso.
Act as the winner.
There goes Levioso.
Mine's the one.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition
Почему он
ahead,
весь бой
but
в
keep
щите
this
стоял?
up and you could be the next school champion.
Странная
Brilliant.
мадама.
Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Levioso.
That was something.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Так, еще осталось, значит, одна дуэль.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Их трое? Понял.
Levioso. Potato. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Potato.
Levioso. Accio.
Give them what for.
Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Accio. Levioso. Potato. Come on. Levioso. That's all you've got? Accio.
Don't shy away now.
Accio.
I'm the one.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Levioso. Accio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll
Они
let you know
как-то
when we're
тупят и
ready.
поддаются
Hope to see you
почему-то.
then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Ну, пойдем. А я могу перелететь? Прилететь могу. В принципе, наверное, да. Так, нам надо... карта. И здесь нам надо сюда. Давай-ка мы, наверное, выберем вот это.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Так.
Good work.
О, это что, пресеты или что это? Важные. Так, ну давай, что мы с этим можем сделать? Так, да?
Incendio.
Ой. Это уже сделано. Эй.
Excellent defensive skills.
Что-то непонятное. Почему обучение не сбрасывается? А, ну все. Так. Надо подойти ближе. Далеко оно не работает.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate
Ну долго
yourself.
откатывается, кстати. Так, надо сделать так. Местами поменяем. А, она копируется. Люмус. Интересно, а как переключать эти быстро? Ой, что ты делаешь?
Protego. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Levioso. Incendio.
А, ну типа заряжается несколько раз там. А сейчас почему сразу разрядилось? Ну ладно. Так, далеко. Пью. Оп. Загрузка, загрузка. Кабинет не готов еще. Ага. Ждать.
Ah, there you are.
Я чё, спал, что ли?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Такое ощущение, кого-то меняет заклинание, прям защитит.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ну, пойдем.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Какая котейка. А чё вас так много? Так.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Здесь больше ничего нет, да? Что это? Секция. Испытания. Так. А мы не забрали. Так, ладно. Еще испытания. Задание. Угу.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Ну что? Угу. Чуть не попался. Так, ну это придется что менять тогда. Где она? Ага, вот это. Сжигать мы пока никого не планируем. Угу. Угу. А здесь ничего нет. Так, кстати, что-то было такое. Подобрать могу. Ну ладно, потом. Что значит использовать? Ай, страница летает. Искушение. Да, где-то здесь что-то было. Иди скорее сюда. Что, нет?
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Что это?
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Assassin's Creed. Чё творишь-то?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Да, Пивс, все правильно.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Да, бардак. Ужас, кошмар.
The key. Here it is.
Беги, дурачок. А можно еще выманить, там что-то лежало.
Revelio.
Интересно. А как с этим быть? Упс, кто-то идет. Кто-то идет. Да. Все правильно. Хи-хи-хи. Так, это мы потом почитаем. Я так думаю, что нам сейчас не дадут сделать. Главное не забыть, что там надо почитать.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Все. Опять. Так, а мы, в принципе, тут, наверное, можем почитать. Ну-ка. Коллекции. Это, наверное, не то. Это, наверное, не то. Блин, где-то там было. А, инвентарь. Инвентарь, точно. Смотреть. Пойдем.
Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Мышеловка. Там нет ничего. Просто уголок. Угу. Да принять же.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Нет, тут ничего не было.
You want? Must we? At all hours of the day and night?
И это я не учу. Еще раз, конечно. Действительно, она же обратно пойдет. А, это мы уже взяли.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
А, и это тоже туда пошло сразу. Да ладно тебе.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Чё, вот ты сейчас спалился как раз. О, какая рука. Какой мотив. А, ну ладно, пойдем.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Ого, кто это там буянит?
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Вот негодник. Подставил нас.
course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Вот же ж.
That's it.
Так, ну вряд ли мне это уже понадобится, ну-ка. Чё нашел? Легендарочка. Будто бы не сильно что-то поменялось.
Where might this lead?
Читальня.
Revelio. Incendio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Прикольно. Ой. Ой. Ух. Ух. Окна прикольные вот эти. Очень классно сделано. Эй, воу.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Понятно. Понятно.
Revelio.
Я прям как знал, что здесь что-то сейчас будет.
Levioso. Levioso.
Лети. Оп. Ха-ха, я его скинул.
Levioso.
И тебя скину. А он и так разлетелся. Так.
Revelio.
Ну как нам до тебя добраться?
Levioso. Accio.
А я хочу туда. Что-то тут не так.
Revelio.
Так, вот тут что-то есть. Ага. Понятно. Хи-хи-хи. Вау. Вау. Красота какая. Эти, мимо. О, красотища. Это такое? Блин, прикольно. Вот это прикольно. Класс. Мне очень нравится. Сейчас отсюда выйду каким-то пожирателем смерти. Так, давай сейчас пиво. В обратную сторону. Оп, я понял. Так, Поздно. Давай. Фу. Это было опасно.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Что тут ждет нас? Горшочки. Это просто горшочки.
Revelio.
Так, там есть какой-то сундук. Ага. Головоломка.
Акио.
Исчезнет. Как быть? Сразу убирается, ставится та. Даже без понятия, что тут можно. Придумать. Только тут что-нибудь достроится само. Ага, понял. Угу. Ну да, вот так нормально. Я надеюсь, не пропадет.
Revelio.
Нет? Беги. Так, что это мы такое получили? Шарфик какой-то. Он еще легендарный. Это да. Какое-то легендарное место, судя по всему. Беги. Так, ну там более-менее можно пройти, в принципе. Посмотрим. Да, здесь лучше сразу проходить сюда. Да, в принципе. Давай. Так, а если я сейчас активирую, первое уберется там, или он с этой стороны же? С этой стороны, значит, все. Давай.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Это обычные вещи какие-то. Ух ты. Судя по всему, нас ждет сюрприз. А я не готов. Давай. Ну ты куда, что делаешь-то? Ну, правильно. Лети.
Prego, Levioso. Accio.
Ах ты, зараза. У своего убил, что ли?
Levioso.
Ух ты, какой ты злодей.
Accio. Incendio.
Ух, красота.
It is a book after all.
Ого.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic,
You must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Может, он и не так плох. Упс, я так это свободно бегаю тут. Свободно бегаю. Ну, наверное, хватит. Прикольно.
Revelio.
Что там зынкает? Ну ладно. Видишь, какое задание есть еще. О, дуэлянт. Подожди. Кто победил? Ну-ка. Ты что творишь? Опять же, дать, сейчас уснет тут, поди.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Так. Что у нас там по заданиям есть? Шапка какая-то. Детектив. Вы ли это? Отличный внешний вид. Отличный. Нет, это нет. Он чем-то сейчас похож на лиса из Зверополиса. Так, это все закрыто. Инвентарь.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Давай, где это вообще есть-то карта мира? Так, а куда ты меня прокинул-то? Угу. Так. Так. Давай, наверное, пойдем изучим сначала экспеллярмус, потом все остальное это. Потом уже все остальное. Давай экспеллярмус еще изучим. Где это у нас? Что это у нас? Так. Кувырок. Против врагов. Ну чтобы мне это сделать, мне как бы это... На секундочку надо куда-то пойти. Так, понятно. Значит, сюда я попасть не могу. Просто так, да, наверное? Здесь все заблокировано. Ну, придется туда пешком как-то это все. Типа я могу только путь проложить, да, наверное, туда? Можно карту мира открыть? Вот так. Все. И, наверное, побежали туда. Так, ну тут мы будем, наверное, долго бежать. Да. Как-нибудь что-нибудь поближе. Типа выхода, может, какого-то, нет? Вон, ну, типа вот сюда. То нам и так далеко бежать. Так, только нам не сюда. Какая красота. Побежали. Ну, кстати, не так далеко, в принципе. Кар. Ой. Я могу тут перебраться? Могу.
Ревелио.
Тут что, склад закопали, что ли? Что-то есть.
Левиоса. Акио.
По-любому что-то нехорошее делали. Так, на Сэнди. Уклонение, да? Сразу сейчас поставим их тогда. Эть. Какой-то шар. Воздушный. А, он и не один. О, бяшка. Бяшка.
Revelio.
Это хижина Хагрида, что ли?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Доп-квест. Еще доп-квест.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Lumos.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
О.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Plan to make quick work of you. Look what you've done!
Inside. What's going on? Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do you really think
Leviosa! I'm not going anywhere with you.
Ай, от этого не увернешься. Какой Lumos?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Тут куда унесла?
Leviosa!
Фи.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Это за звуки?
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Ох уж эти ценности.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl and we'll see what happens.
Ну, давай. Накидал, так накидал.
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
Так, тут что-то есть.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Ты куда-то быстро.
The pyres are back where they started.
Что такое? Я не успел? Он не успел. Или порядок должен быть другой.
Incendio.
Да, я просто не успел.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Что тут теперь можно дождя прятаться, что ли?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed.
Revelio.
Return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ну, новый уровень. О, она уже собирает вещи. Быстро, однако, быстро. Так, ладно. Что у нас тут есть? Сладкая мальва. Пока ставим этим. Всего остального у нас в принципе нет. Исследование. Ну, что там еще такое? А, бои? Бои. Щит у нее прикольный был. Надо тоже такой взять. Пока непонятно даже, как его пробивать. Каким-нибудь бомбарда. Так, ладно, на этом, наверное, остановимся. Продолжим тогда уже в следующий раз.